It's consistently buying low and selling high depending on the parameters you set, which we'll go over. I'm bad at day trading. I'm going to rip these papers. My partner left me because I keep buying high and selling low. Damn it, I got hacked by fake customer support again. I can't tell anybody about this. If you want to take the emotion out of crypto trading, consider using a crypto trading bot, and if you watch this entire video, you're very likely gonna learn how to make money day trading crypto with crypto trading bots. In a sideways market, you're going to want to use a grid trading bot because it's consistently going to trade for you. When the crypto markets are pumping, you're going to want to use a dual coin rebalancing bot or a multi-coin rebalancing bot so you are 100% in crypto and you have that full exposure to the gains of the market. Now here's a quick sneak peek at the results that we'll see later in this video, but to get there, you kind of have to understand this entire process. Results are not guaranteed. This is not financial advice. I just want to show you the crypto tools you have available to help you trade rather than trading on emotion. You got to have some kind of strategy. So if that sounds good, feel free to hit that like button and let's get started. In this video, we'll be using the Pionex app. If you want to get started, I do have a referral link in the description. You cannot deposit US dollars or fiat directly, but you can deposit and withdraw crypto. So if you send USDT to Pionex, you can withdraw USDT. There are a lot of different coins available on Pionex and the trading fees are 0.05%. They are a registered business in the US and they're also a broker for Wobi and Binance, so they have the coin selection and the liquidity at lower trading fees. So once you have your account set up, you're going to want to deposit some crypto, and then you just go to deposit on the left here, and we will be using USDT, at least that's what I use. I use the TRC20 network. More commonly, there's ERC20. There's higher fees on every platform if you use ERC20 because Ethereum is expensive, or you can deposit a lot of different other coins. So you can do that to get started, and to use the trading bots, we will be trading against USDT. You're going to want to have some of that in your account. And now we are going to fund our Pionex account from an FTX account. And this is formerly known as Blockfolio. This is just an example, so if you're new to crypto, follow along. So I have some Polygon and Solana in my account, but I don't have any USDT. So I'm going to need some of that. I am going to sell some Polygon and I'm going to sell that for USDT. So in the for section, I'm going to make sure I have USDT selected. That is Tether USDT. So I'm going to be selling my Matic for Tether. I really want just about 100 USDT and that would be about 65 Matic, so let's sell 65 Matic. The price is going to update, and all we have to do is slide to submit that trade in the FTX app. And now that the order has been filled, we can withdraw USDT and send that over to Pionex. Oh, I don't want that coin. Now from the home screen of the app, we select withdraw, select Tether, and now we can select all of our Tether. So I'm going to send all of it, hit next, and then we're going to need our deposit address. Now, it says via ERC20 by default, but there are multiple networks available. So if we select it, it says ERC20, BSC, TRX, and Sol. So those are 4 different networks that USDT exists on, and one of the cheapest networks to send it on is on TRX. So now that we have that set, we are going to get our USDT TRX or TRC20 address from Pionex. I know it's a little confusing, but there are multiple networks and you need to understand which one you're using and use the right address. So here we are in the Pionex app, just gonna hit deposit, wallet system update, okay, and now we are going to select our USDT TRC20 address. Now by default that's where it ended up, but there is a drop down of different coins we can select to deposit to our Pionex account. So USDT TRC20, copy it, paste it back into FTX, review, and the processing time near instant. I like that. Slide to submit. And now I just have to verify a code in my email address. Now that your account is set up and you have some funds to trade with, let's start up a trading bot. So we are going to set up a grid trading bot. So go to trade at the bottom center. And then at the top left here, we have statistic, spot and manual. Manual just means you're doing a spot trade, which is just buying or selling an asset. And then we want to use a bot. So we're going to go to bot. At the bottom right, hit create a bot, and then we have some options here. We're going to want to go with the first one, a grid trading bot. You can see it's great for a bullish and sideways market. So let's set that up. And you can go with the AI strategy, and it does a 7-day back test and gives you that suggestion. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go with my personal settings that I prefer. I'm going to go with manual. And now we can set our lower and upper limit. This is the range for your bot to trade in. So if the market price drops below your lower limit, the bot's going to stop trading. If it goes above your upper limit, it's going to stop trading. You still have those assets available within the bot. You can sell them at any time, and your bot is always going to be holding some USDT or Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for example, that's what we're going to do, because we are going to do a Bitcoin USDT trading bot. But if you want to select something else, that's possible. Select the drop down at the top here. We're going to switch trading pairs and then select USDT. And there are a lot of different coins available if you want to set up a grid trading bot. But for this example, we are going to use a Bitcoin USDT grid trading bot. So I'm going to go back, create a bot, grid trading, manual, and we're going to set our lower limit. Now, I want to use this grid trading bot for a short term, so I'm going to set it up for 10% below the market price and 10% above the market price. That's just going to ensure that I maximize the value of my grid trades, which will make a little sense later, because I have a very tight range between the market price and the upper and lower limits. A lot of confusing terms here. It's going to make a little more sense as we set this up. So I'm going to say 40,000. And for the upper limit, I'm going to say 48,000. And then we set up the number of grids. A grid is a buy and sell order. So it sets up a buy and it sets up a sell. Buy low, sell high, that's one grid. And it sets up a specific amount of profit per grid. So let's say I want to set up 20 grids. It's going to say the profit per grid is 0.78%, which is really high. We can get away with more orders because each grid is a buy and sell order. We're going to want more grids so we have more opportunities to take advantage of the price fluctuation, but we don't want the profit per grid to be too low because we won't really make that much. So I'm going to set up 80. Let's say 80. That's going to get us 0.11% and 0.15% per trade. That's per trade. That is a lot. And I am happy with that setting. So I'm going to choose how much I want to invest. And if you have a lot of grids, the minimum investment is going to be much higher. So I have 80 set here, and I would need 422 USDT to set up this bot. Now, if I set up 8 grids, the minimum here would be 52 USDT. Not US dollars, USDT, stablecoin, crypto, legalities. All right, so I'm going to set up 80 grids and a total investment. I'll set up 500 USDT. And we're going to create that bot, and we could use MBTC, which brings it down like 1,000 decimal places. It's like a millibTC, or we can still use regular BTC. We're going to still use regular BTC, so all the prices appear as the same as the market price. So we can understand the pricing set for the buy and sell orders. It really doesn't matter which one you use, so we're going to use BTC. Now this is the parameters confirmation page. It's going to use our 500 USDT, and 46% of that is going to be used to buy Bitcoin, while 53% of it is going to be held as USDT because it needs a reserve of both to have those buy and sell orders set up. So I am okay with this and hit OK. And now our grid trading bot is being set up. Created successfully, confirming investment, placing the orders, and now our Bitcoin USDT grid trading bot is set up. So I'm going to jump into the details here, and let's wait for this to load a moment, and you can see the orders that are being placed. So we have buy orders starting at 44,253, then drops down to 151, 44,050, and the lowest priced order at $40,000. And on the right side, we have our sell orders. It's going to sell some of our Bitcoin at 44,400 $455, and at the higher end, $48,000. So that is how our grid works. Each buy and sell order is one grid. And this bot will continuously run forever as long as the price of Bitcoin stays within the range of $40,000 and $48,000. If it goes above $48,000, the bot is just going to stop. It's just going to hold the Bitcoin and USDT we have available. If it goes below $40,000, it's just going to hold the Bitcoin we have already bought, and it's going to hold the USDT left over. So that's what it's going to do. And as long as we stay in that sideways market, the grid trading bot will continuously be profitable. But if we are in a bull market, you're going to want to use a dual coin rebalancing bot, or you're going to want a wider range on the grid trading bot. So with that, let's set up a dual coin rebalancing bot. I keep saying bot a lot and it's very tiring. So if this has been helpful so far, feel free to hit that like button. That helps me out. And if you have any questions or just want to talk about crypto, join the Full Value Discord, link in the description. How to make money with crypto trading bots in a bull market. We're going to use a dual coin rebalancing bot or a multi-coin rebalancing bot. We're going to choose two cryptocurrencies, at least two or more, and then the bot is going to consistently rebalance our portfolio between the two. So if we set up $1,000, it's going to consistently hold 50% of coin 1 and 50% of coin 2, or we can specify different parameters if we want more coins in a multi-coin rebalancing bot. This is a lot of confusing words if you are new to crypto, but we're going to walk through it, so don't worry about it. You can consider the multi-coin rebalancing bot like an ETF. You do limit your risk by diversifying your trades, but you do dilute the potential profit you can make if there's like one coin that is just pumping like crazy. So there's risk in that, but I prefer taking less risk, and that's what the multi-coin rebalancing bot helps you do. You can see I've been running one for 193 days now, and I am long-term on these coins anyway, so I'm happy to hold. Now we are going to create a bot. So from the homepage, we're just going to start off here. We're going to hit trade, and then we're going to hit create a bot at the bottom right, and then we're going to hit rebalancing bot. You can see bullish because it's going to consistently rebalance those coins, and if those coins go up in value, you have more coins, and those coins have a higher price, so that's how you make that profit. It might sound mysterious, but we're going to walk through it now. So I'm going to use a dual coin rebalancing bot just because that's a lot easier to understand, and we're going to choose two coins. We can choose Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't really want to endorse other coins because I would need to explain why I'm investing in it, and it's just easier to just pick Bitcoin and Ethereum at the moment. But if you want to chat about crypto, join the Full Value Discord. So I am going to set up my rebalancing bot between Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm going to invest 500 USDT. And you can see here the minimum to get started is 100 USDT per coin, 200 USDT total. That is the minimum to start using a dual coin rebalancing bot, and I want to set this one up with 500 USDT. So I'm going to hit create, and it says as soon as I start up this bot, it's going to spend my 500 USDT. It's going to spend it on 50% Bitcoin and 50% Ethereum. So I'm going to hit confirm. Confirming investment, VWAP, V something, weighted average price. There's a V there somewhere. It means something. I always forget what it means. And now our dual coin rebalancing bot for Bitcoin and Ethereum has been started. We're going to jump into the details here, and no trades have been made yet because it just got started. You can see the balance change of how we started and the current balance. Now, there's nothing here at the moment, so don't worry about that. But we're going to take a look at a coin that I have been trading, and the price is negative, but that's because it's lower than what I bought it with. So let's go through that, and I'll explain what that means. So with a dual coin rebalancing bot, it's best to use in a bullish market, but even in a bearish market, you can end up with more coins, even if those coins have less value. So for example, we're going to look at my Solana Mask dual coin rebalancing bot, and at the moment, negative 21% profit. And this bot has been running for 165 days. Now that's because the price of both those coins were were much higher when I started the bot and the market went down. So if I was just holding those coins, the value would be lower anyway, and I'm actually doing way better than it looks because I was using the dual coin rebalancing bot. So we have to look at some math. And as we look at the math, we put in all this data, the current price of Solana, the mask price, the initial balance, the current balance, and the change. So when I started the dual coin rebalancing bot, I started off with 1.05 Solana. That dropped down to 0.94, a negative change of 10.51%. But with mask, since the dual coin bot constantly rebalances, it was buying mask as the price was dropping, and both coins were moving at different fluctuations as the market moved over the past 167 days. So I started with 10.57 mask, and then I ended up with 16 tokens with a net change of 51%. So I ended up with 51% more coins. And if we look at the USD value of me just holding that initial balance, I would have had $171, whereas my current balance is $192. So I made 12% more profit than I would have just holding those two coins. So our results were very positive. Using a dual coin rebalancing bot, even if the market goes down, is much better than just holding those coins, depending on the coins, of course, not financial advice, disclaimers. And it was running for 167 days with a 12% gain. If we turn that into APR, that's an APR of 26.56%. So my experience was good. So it depends on the bots you're using, the conditions of the market, and that's how you can make gains from day trading crypto with trading bots. So to recap, use a grid trading bot in a sideways market. Use a tight range if you're in the short term. If you're a long-term grid trading bot user, you might want a wider range. If you are bullish in the markets, even if the markets aren't, using a dual coin or multi-coin rebalancing bot might get you better results than just holding the coin. I was so close to finishing that outro, but I took a break. So if this video has been helpful, feel free to hit that like button. That helps me out. There is a referral link for 20% off your trades with Pionex. Link in the description. And if you want to learn more about the Pionex trading bots and the other tools they have available, check out this Ultimate Pionex playlist. And with that, I hope you got your full value for today.